What's up, everyone? Welcome to BTI. I'm Josh Matthews. That's Gia Miller, and are you ready for an all-new Impact Wrestling?
I'm ready.
It starts in less than 1 hour. You pumped?
Oh, super
Oh my gosh,
pumped.
you are fired up.
Yeah.
Well, before you pop a blood vessel, why don't you tell everybody what happened last week in the main event?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Big.
Big main event. 8 men, all throwing down. Let's see how it all went down.
The design was born of Violent by Design. Once upon a time, the big monster Joe Doring was roaming around. There's the cover and a kick out. Now throw Khan into the mix with the design. It's terrifying.
Khan, who's somebody who I know from years back. I know the destruction he brings to any ring he steps in. You see the mouth there. Rich Swann may have been busted open a little bit by the monster. Look at it now, tearing, ripping, clawing at the #1 contender's face.
Oh, a stomp there by Khan. And a tag mate, in comes Callahan. And we saw last week, Ray Walton, the Golden 6-shooter match, there was a moment of hesitation there by Callahan when he was going up against Swann, the last 2 members of that matchup. Do you think that's ultimately what cost Callahan?
I mean, it could have been. This is obviously, everybody is questioning what is going on here with Callahan. Where is the man that this company has known for years and years, a flag bearer for Impact Wrestling? But as much as there might have been hesitation in that Golden 6-shooter, right now, there seems to be very little hesitation on the part of Callahan. I gotta say that.
Now look at Diener commanding Khan and Callahan to keep Swann in place. The official distracted by Diener.
See right there, Callahan looking very dedicated to the cause, if you will, Tom.
Completely agree, and you could see the frustration by Swann's team. A kick out by the #1 contender to the Impact World title.
And I mean, if the design here can keep Rich Swann isolated and can get a victory, especially over Rich Swann in particular, the #1 contender to Josh Alexander's World Championship, what a boon for them that would be.
Now Angels, one of the most dangerous high flyers in the game today. He's been all over the X division in the past here in Impact Wrestling. Now a neck breaker by Angels. Here's the cover. Forearm in the face of Swann and a kick out. If you're the Impact World Champion, Josh Alexander, you're looking at the tenacity of Rich Swann right now. What are you learning before No Surrender?
That's right. I mean, they're on the same side of the ring tonight. They are tag team partners, but you don't become the longest reigning champion in Impact history by not keeping in mind your next opponent, and it's that man right there.
Khan's legal. Kazarian breaks it up, and just like the 6-person tag match 2 weeks ago, Kazarian's been itching to be involved in this one extensively.
100%. But I have to imagine, back to your point earlier, Josh Alexander is watching what counters Rich Swann. What is this team that Josh Alexander wants to beat right now? What are they doing to take advantage of Swann right here? There is no doubt in my mind the walking weapon is taking charge of that.
Yeah, Swann trying to reach out, really needs a tag here. Diener, the leader of the design, trying to prevent that tag from happening. Ripping Swann down by the dreadlocks.
Simple yet effective from Diener.
Now Diener sending Swann across the ring. Swann trying to leap out to make a tag, caught by Diener.
Didn't get it there, and see, this is what makes the design so dangerous. What a well-balanced team this is. You see the monster, Khan, the mastermind, Diener, the hacksaw high flyer in Angels, and this new addition in Callahan, who brings an X factor.
The leg drop by Khan. Is this enough? No, Swann still in this matchup. We hope you'll join us in Windsor, Ontario for the first Impact Wrestling events in Canada in 3 years. It's the 14th Sacrifice event. It'll be live on Impact Plus, Fight TV, and YouTube for our Ultimate Insiders Friday, March 24th, and on Saturday, March 25th, all the fallout from Sacrifice. Plus, Impact is returning to Toronto for the first time since 2019, live on pay-per-view and Fight TV Sunday, April 16th for Rebellion, and the night after is all the fallout, Monday, April 17th. Tickets are on sale now at ImpactWrestling.com for all these events. Oh, Khan into the post.
And what is the scene going to look like when we get to Windsor? As Rich Swann now making a break for a tag here.
Oh!
Callahan!
Big kick to the head, and here comes the Impact World Champion, Josh Alexander.
And there's a German for you, Diener, and one for Angel. Angels. Callahan into the mix here. Germans for everybody.
Fresh off his Full Metal Mayhem title defense at Hard to Kill against Bully Ray. Oh, the German suplex McCon is legal.
Diener making a tag just before being thrown to the floor. And now one for the big man.
Tried to get him up. Khan nearly 300 pounds. Oh, and the knee by Alexander. Khan's down. Khan's down. Oh, and a kick out. Oh, but Alexander going to the ankle.
Turning it right into an ankle lock. This is what beat Bully Ray at Full Metal Mayhem.
Bully Ray tapping out that night at Hard to Kill. Is Khan going to do the same? Alexander. Well, looked like he had control, and now Uemura makes the tag.
Looking to fly here.
Oh!
Huge drop kick to Khan.
And look at this, I believe a tag made. Callahan is legal.
Callahan, who has shown very little hesitation on behalf of the design here tonight. Go and gouging at the eyes of Uemura. And old habits still may be dying hard.
Oh, now Diener wanting Callahan's obedience, and there's Alexander.
Wants to strip away Callahan to build up.
Oh, is it time for the C4 spike now? Up on the shoulders.
Not today.
Oh, and Diener with some offense there, but clothesline. And look at Swann.
Angel's looking for a kick of his own. And the half and half overhead to Swann.
Oh, shoulder right to the midsection. Oh! DDT by Kazarian. Khan catches Kaz.
And the action just keeps on rolling here. Non-stop from every member of this matchup. Oh my!
Look at the strength of Yuya. Oh, now Callahan. Callahan trying to set up for the Cactus Driver 97 and an enziguri.
Uemura, though, on fire, wants to win this one for his team.
Uemura to the top turnbuckle, and now Diener. Oh! Taking Uemura's legs out from underneath him.
And could this be it? Gets it!
Cactus Driver 97. Step 4 complete for Callahan.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners, Callahan in the design.
And a victory for the design.
One more step of the 7 deadly steps complete. Callahan one step closer to the design.
So Sami Callahan, or Callahan, yeah, however you want to refer to him, the design just calls him Callahan, took away his first name, but is this it now? Like, is he a part of the design?
I honestly don't know. It's still up in the air. I mean, he still has a lot of steps that he needs to complete if he is considered part of the design, but I just have to think there has to be a goal with all of this, right?
We'll see what the future holds for Callahan and the design. Still to come tonight on BTI, it's Raj Singh going one-on-one with Mike Bailey in singles action. Plus more highlights from Impact Wrestling when BTI continues right after this. Welcome back to BTI, everyone, as we get ready for an all-new Impact Wrestling. But we go back in time right now, hop in your DeLorean. We're going to head back to the beginning of Impact Wrestling last week. Are you ready for this one?
Oh.
I said DeLorean because of this guy.
Oh,
I like his
yeah.
graphic.
Oh, yeah.
Doing this.
I was pulling down the door of the DeLorean because I like how it folds up. But anyway, it was the Bullet Club. It was Ace and Bay
You've never been in a DeLorean.
of Bullet Club going up against Kushida and Kevin Knight in shades of the Super Junior Tag League tournament that happened pretty recently over in New Japan Pro Wrestling. And we're just going to see how it all went down.
My God.
Bay from the ropes. Oh, it's going for the auto finesse.
That's beautiful. Look, trying to fight it. Trying to fight the lock, but there it is. Locked in.
Armbar here, shoulders down by Bay. Oh, nearly at Kushida.
Way to think on your feet. Chris Bay immediately turning that armbar as soon as it was locked in, turning it into a pinning predicament.
I believe a tag was made. I'm not sure if Bay's aware of it. Knight is now legal.
Either way, that's the way it is. And Knight with that beautiful drop kick right upside the top of Chris Bay's head.
I swear, Knight can jump clean out of the ring with very little effort.
I call him rocket boots for now. Watch this, all the way up on the shoulders. But wait.
Whoa!
Oh, it's that. Oh, it's a chicken fight, man.
Knight and Kushida, we're going for some double team offense there. It's an all-out war.
But look, Ace also kicking from underneath.
He's got those tree trunk-like legs. If anybody can do it, it's Austin. And Knight trying to fight his way down. Oh, Kushida gets free.
Make some space for Knight. Whoa! Taking Bay for a ride.
Went all the way up, and now Kushida.
One back to the well. Let's see it one more time.
Oh!
Huge shotgun drop kick into the cover is Knight.
Oh, and Austin ramming Kushida into the pile, breaks up the pinfall.
Great strategy there from Bay, but we got to take a look at this one more time. Check out this kick, the height from Kevin Knight. Boom! Planted right into the chest of Chris Bay. That's a long fall.
The matchup continues. The official checking on Chris Bay. Austin virtually on his own here. 1 versus 2 situation. Oh!
And not doing too bad, despite that situation.
Austin firing off on all cylinders here. Bay in a bad way there in the corner. Oh! And now Knight misses in the corner.
Austin maneuvering left and right, nailing Knight right upside the face.
Right between the eyes. Now Austin calling for Bay.
Bullet Club wants to put this one away. Look at the back of your screen, though, Kushida.
Oh! And Kushida gets Bay.
And handspring kick dumps Ace to the apron.
Oh, and Austin able to evade. Kushida trying to catch up with the inevitable. Oh, that was inevitable.
Classic Ace Austin right there. Now Kevin Knight left alone.
Oh, and a drop kick right to the face.
Kevin Knight looking like he may not be done, looking to fly. Oh my
God!
God!
Finesse on the apron! Holy hell! Now that was sweet!
Knight did not see that one coming.
Austin rolling Knight into the ring!
And that means it's only time for one more thing, baby. A little one. Here's the one.
Oh, finesse!
Here's the two.
The fold!
And that is way too sweet.
Here are your winners, Ace Austin and Chris Bay.
That was absolutely incredible. Ace and Bay getting an important victory here in the tag team ranks.
Fantastic action to get us started last week here in Impact Wrestling. And, you know, Johnny Swinger's on his road to 50 victories.
Road to 50.
How long do you think it's going to take him for him to get there? Will he be older than Mike Jackson when he finally gets to his 50th?
You know what? I'll probably still be in between them at the merch table, though.
And he went one-on-one with Kenny King last week. Would Johnny Swinger pick up a victory? Let's find out.
So Swinger versus King here. First time ever matchup made earlier on tonight. Zicky Dice continues to back up Johnny Swinger. And you mentioned it in the entrance of Johnny Swinger that he's on his hashtag road to 50. He's got to win 50 matches, and if he does, Impact Management has said that he will get a title shot.
You know, there's some that argue that maybe that challenge was thrown out with a little bit of, I don't know, sarcasm.
Whoa.
Or just to get Johnny Swinger maybe off the back of Scott D'Amore. But nonetheless, you have to imagine if Johnny Swinger, if anybody could get up those 50 wins, that they are due that kind of opportunity.
Oh, he's due. All right, it might take years for him to be due, but he'll get there. Well, maybe, I don't know. Now Swinger trying to get Zicky Dice's attention there on the outside, and now Dice on the apron. Oh, quickly gets the attention of Kenny King.
Trying to help out his man Swinger. Look out, Kenny King. Ooh, not quite as sneaky as he hoped.
But as subtle as Bugs Bunny. Oh, and Kenny King.
It's not a wabbit, it's a scorpion that he gets for his trouble. Bam!
The royal flush by the K-I-N-G King.
Here is your winner, Kenny King.
I don't think Kenny King broke a sweat.
I don't believe he did whatsoever.
now, maybe now, people will start to say, in the right frame of mind, the name of K-I-N-G, King.
The hashtag Road to 50 continues. Still a very big mountain to climb for Johnny Swinger.
So, I only came out here tonight for 2 reasons. One was to beat the piss out of that weird old man. 2 is to let everybody, anybody, and especially all the champions here at Impact Wrestling know that they're on notice. See, I was victorious in exposing Mike Speedball Bailey for the homicidal maniac that he is. So the fact is this. Now, all of y'all that thought y'all was the hardest have now become a target. Anybody in that locker room or in that office, the only name that better ring is me. You know who it be. Kenny K-I-N-G, King!
If you come at the King, you best not miss Kenny King with a statement to all of Impact Wrestling.
Nobody but me. It's me. Coming to see you.
Well, so much for that one, but hey, the Swinger, we'll take some Polaroids next weekend, make you some gas money, and maybe that'll make up for it. It'll cushion the blow.
Still to come, the action gets started early right here on BTI as we will see Raj Singh go one-on-one with Mike Bailey in singles action. Plus more from Impact Wrestling when BTI continues right after this. Welcome back to BTI, everyone, as we get ready for an all-new Impact Wrestling. We're running out of time, so what do you say we get back to the Impact? You know what I'm wearing a watch.
Okay. Well, it looks like it needs a new battery.
That's not a watch.
It's not? Anyway, let's go back to the knockouts action. It was Savannah Evans. She had some unfinished business to take care of with Giselle Shaw, and it all went down in the ring last week. Let's see how it all went.
Up on the shoulders here. Oh! Samoan drop.
Quintessential Diva planted in the center of the ring. Not the part of town she wants to be in right now.
Oh, back elbow there by Shaw. Slowing up Evans for a moment. Spine buster. And now Evans looking to follow up.
Keep that momentum rolling.
Oh, going for the face suplex. There's the cover. Oh, and a kick out by Shaw.
2.9er there from Savannah Evans. Nearly gets the job done, but the quote-unquote Black Widow of the Knockouts division stays in it.
Hold on a second. Oh, now Vidal trying to get the referee's attention. What is going on there? Oh, right to the eyes of Evans. Evans was setting up that full Nelson slam that's put away a lot of opponents, and Vidal providing the distraction.
Trying to give the ref the goods there, and might have done some good for Giselle Shaw.
The knee strike, the denouement, cover. Shaw beats Evans.
Here's your winner, Giselle Shaw.
My question was answered. More help from Vidal, helping Shaw put away Evans.
What's done is done, and a win is a win for the quintessential diva. The denouement is called the falling action for a reason. Down go your opponent's chances.
Shut up, shut up, shut up. Shut up, okay? It's my time now. A lot of people are referring to me as the Black Widow of Impact Wrestling because I destroy every tag team I touch. And you know what? I used to deny before. But you know what? I don't even care anymore. I am the Black Widow of Impact Wrestling. I don't give a crap if Tasha Steelz is gone because of me. I don't care that the influence is gone because of me. And I certainly don't give a damn that Chelsea Green is gone because of me. Because you know what? I am not meant to be in a tag team. I am meant to destroy every single competitor that I step in the ring with. Because the spotlight does, and will always belong to the quintessential diva, Giselle Shaw.
Call her the Black Widow, call her the quintessential diva, whatever you want. Giselle Shaw demands one thing, the spotlight.
So it seems like Giselle's done. She doesn't want any friends, anybody. She doesn't need anybody. She'll do it on her own.
Hey,
Sometimes.
yeah.
It's gotta do it on your own. Last week, we saw another incredible match between Crazy Steve and Sheldon Jean. Crazy Steve's got issues with Trey Miguel, Black Taurus involved in this whole thing, but what would happen last week when Crazy Steve and Sheldon Jean went one-on-one?
Well, now Sheldon Jean, who we got to see last week in competition against Jonathan Gresham, not exactly taking Steve as seriously maybe as he should. And,
now trying to go nose to nose. Horn to horn there with Black Taurus. Bad idea when it comes to decay. If I may give you some advice, Sheldon Jean.
I don't know if I'd turn my back on Crazy Steve at all. And now Steve trying to tie up the larger opponent, Sheldon Jean, believing that he might have the upper hand here in this situation, literally and figuratively.
Now the little monster. Crazy Steve has been facing larger gargoyles his entire career. This is no strange territory for Crazy Steve. But beautifully placed calf kick there from Sheldon Jean.
Nice job by Jean. I mentioned he faced Gresham last week. Earlier on tonight on BTI, Jonathan Gresham getting a victory, and then after the fact issuing an open challenge for no surrender for one man in particular. Speedball Mike Bailey, the winner of the first ever pit fight we recently saw here on Access TV against Kenny King. King, who's been marching around making a lot of noise backstage.
Oh, wants everybody to know that name, King. But Bailey versus Gresham would be something amazing. I hope we get to see that one. Baby. Little snap of the neck of young Sheldon Jean here in the Impact Zone.
And we are going to see King versus Swinger later on tonight, by the way, and a bite there by Steve.
How does this guy still work here sometimes, I have to wonder. You keep biting people.
It's in the Impact officials handbook.
I guess so.
Any member of Decay gets, a couple of seconds on a bite. And now Jean is down. Steve with a cannonball in the corner.
It's Crazy Steve here. Maybe a little bit of a loose cannon. Looking to close this one out. Oh! Got it!
Belladonna's kiss. Steve puts away the competition.
Your winner, Crazy Steve!
Crazy Steve showing exactly what he's capable of, and you gotta imagine what the X Division champion Trey Miguel thinks of that. Whoa, wait a minute! Speak of the devil, Trey Miguel posting Taurus and blasting Steve from behind with the spray can.
Hey, you see now he's got his can of spray paint. Nobody hiding under the ring tonight. It's time to tag. Oh, God!
He's biting him! Steve bit Miguel!
Watch out, Trey.
And it's time for Crazy Steve. Oh my God, I thought he was gonna tag Miguel. He's tagging himself with Trey's logo again. Steve wants Miguel.
A tag, a sign, but maybe better described as a warning for the X Division champion.
Trey Miguel was willing to deface the X Division Championship to make a statement. Now Crazy Steve defacing himself to make his intentions clear. He wants Miguel's X Division title.
I'm pretty sure that I have relatives on both sides of my family named Crazy Steve and Sheldon Jean, but That is a different Crazy Steve. I mean, he tagged himself with Trey Miguel's logo. I mean,
You have relatives named Crazy Steve?
yeah.
Huh.
Crazy Bob, Crazy Bill, Crazy Steve.
Crazy. Still to come, it's Raj Singh going one-on-one with Mike Bailey right here on BTI. Plus, it's our social media top 5. Brought back moment of the week, Iceman, intel, and more. Don't go anywhere. BTI rolls on right after this. Welcome back to BTI, everybody. Gia has left me to go call the action with Tom, but we've got plenty to get to, including this. It's our social media top 5. This is what everyone was talking about this past week on social media, led, of course, by Impact Wrestling.
And now, the social media top 5 moments on BTI. Number 5.
This might be the closest we get to a Flock reunion, and I'm gonna take it.
Number 4.
It's official, in her first match in Impact Wrestling, Steph DeLander will challenge Jordan Grace this week.
Number 3.
It's like deja vu from the Super Junior Tag Team Tournament. Ace and Bay defeated Kushida and Kevin Knight.
Number 2.
Matt Cardona served a musical response of his own, but it was not a sleigh.
And at number 1.
No one, not even the Impact faithful, are safe from Bully Ray.
So from the top 5 to the not so top 5, this is where somebody got online. Perhaps they were feeling angry, they were upset about something, and they got on their phone, they got on social media, and they talked some trash about somebody else.
The clapback moment of the week is...
No one let Matt Cardona that Joe Hendry has taken over the king of the clapback status too.
Gotta love what you see on the internet, folks. Once you put it out there, it never goes away. Speaking of never going away, Iceman, what do you have for us this week with your intel? I want to know what's going on. Give me some good scoops of what's happening behind the scenes in Impact Wrestling.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Iceman's Intel. I'm George Iceman. I want to talk about the Death Dolls, who have been in the spotlight for months as the Knockouts World Tag Team Champions. And last week they had a bit of a run-in with one Killer Kelly and Taylor Wilde. Now, ladies and gentlemen, they're going to team up tonight to take on the champions on Impact, so check it out. But I'm also hearing rumors about the Death Dolls. And I'm not talking about things backstage. No. I'm talking about behind the veil. And I'm referring to Rosemary. And Rosemary has to have a third eye in the back of her head at all times because, ladies and gentlemen, I'm hearing that her father, the Lord of the Undead Realm, is upset with his daughter. So here's the question. Are we going to see this underground skirmish rise above on Impact tonight? I guess we'll have to tune in and find out. That's your info for this week. I'm George Iceman.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest set for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by the Indian Lion Shearer from Punjab, India, Raj Singh.
Raj Singh set for action here in the greater Orlando area. Tom Hannafin joined on commentary by Gia Miller. Gia, what do you think about Raj Singh and his slap schedule?
You know, it's interesting to say the least. I don't know if I would really support it, but hey, whatever works for him.
Well, he's been talking about it for a while. I didn't know if he had any sort of inside scoop or anything. He's talking about it right now. He's looking to add Speedball Mike Bailey to his slap schedule. See how that goes here on BTI. Having the backup of Shearer certainly can't hurt Raj Singh.
His opponent from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, Speedball, Mike Bailey.
Gia, what did you think about the first ever pit fight we saw a few weeks ago on Access TV? Speedball Mike Bailey beating Kenny King.
Oh my gosh, it was unlike anything I'd ever seen. I mean, without finding another word for it, it was just brutal.
It was brutal, it was innovative, it was fantastic, and Speedball got the victory. And now he's got a new challenge on his hands, the match at hand, but also a challenge that's been issued by Jonathan Gresham. We're gonna get into that after the break. It's Singh versus Bailey next on BTI. And we are back here on BTI. Thank you for joining us on Impact Plus Facebook and YouTube. First time ever matchup here. It's Raj Singh one-on-one with Speedball Mike Bailey. Joined here on commentary by Gia Miller. Gia, I've got to get your response to what happened last week. Right here on BTI, we saw Jonathan Gresham get a victory against Aiden Prince. After the fact, Jonathan Gresham issued an open challenge for no surrender, which is 2 weeks from tomorrow on Friday, February the 24th in Las Vegas, live on Impact Plus, YouTube for our Ultimate Insiders, and Fight TV. Gresham putting out an open challenge for Speedball Mike Bailey. What did you think of that?
I mean, Speedball has been making waves in the last couple of years in all of pro wrestling. It makes sense that Jonathan Gresham would want to get in on it.
Jonathan Gresham saying last week he wants to fight the best of the best. He's gotten an opportunity similar to that. Faced Eddie Edwards at the Hard to Kill pay-per-view recently. Now taking on Raj Singh, who he and Shira trying to huddle up right now. Raj Singh taking his time. Now Speedball trying to slow up Raj Singh. You and I talked about it before the break. Every single time it seems like Mike Bailey goes out there, it's a potential match of the year candidate. Frankly, he won 2022 Impact Match of the Year alongside Josh Alexander, but I mean, how does he keep this going?
I have no idea. He just has some sort of generator, maybe a hamster and a wheel. I don't know what keeps him going, but he just doesn't stop.
It's a good diet. It's a steady diet of chicken cutlets, from what I understand.
Oh yeah, I heard cutlets help a lot.
Kick right to the chest there. Bailey just caving in. Singh. Oh, and look at this Singh able to get out of the corner, and Speedball goes face first into the middle turnbuckle. Oh, big clothesline by Singh. Gee, what was it that you learned from Mike Bailey's victory in the pit fight against Kenny King? What did you learn about Bailey?
He really has something deep within him that when he's able to tap into it, and that was just rude. When he's able to tap into it, there is no limits as to what he can do.
Elbow right between the eyes, and you're right, Raj Singh showing a lot of disrespect here for Speedball Mike Bailey. Frankly, this is what Singh does.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Bad attitude, bad actions.
Oh, and now Singh getting around the official to land to Speedball Mike Bailey. Now wants to go for the win and a kick out.
Yeah, if he thinks that just that is going to put Speedball down, he's got another thing coming.
Singh, a big smile on his face. Now a version of the camel clutch here. Trying to get a submission victory here against Speedball Mike Bailey.
But if you see how flexible he is, I think he's going to be all right.
Oh, you're talking about Bailey?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, you seen him kick all the way up over his head?
Can you do that?
You bet your bottom dollar I can.
And now it's Bailey who's able to escape. Oh. Oh. Now Singh able to reverse it. Oh, and a back elbow there by Singh. Now Singh into the cover, shoulders down, and a kick out by Bailey.
It looks like Bailey's taken a lot of damage straight to the nose.
Now Singh continues the assault here. He's trying to disorient Speedball Mike Bailey. Oh, and a shot right to the chest. It's just to agitate Bailey here in this match. Now Bailey able to escape down the back, and a barefoot right to the face. Now it's Bailey, maybe trying to, disorient Singh. A shot right to the chest there with that drop kick. Now Speedball, that kick doubling over Singh.
Ooh. Oh. See, that's that hamster I was telling you about. He just doesn't quit.
Shades of Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat here. And now, oh! Did he get enough? Here's the cover kick out by Singh.
That was fancy.
The athleticism of Speedball Mike Bailey, it might be unmatched, but you do have to wonder, as Singh ducks the kick, gets out of the ring, how Jonathan Gresham would fare against Bailey.
They both have such unique styles, but both are so versatile.
And Shira tripping up Speedball as the official was checking on Raj Singh, trying to get Singh to get back into the ring. Oh! Strong back elbow strike. Now using the top rope, landing Bailey. Cover. Oh, and a kick out by Bailey. Gia, a very similar situation to what we saw with Jonathan Gresham last week against Aiden Prince. Things started to get a little bit nasty, and that's when Gresham dug down deep and got the win. Can Bailey do the same?
I think after what we saw in that pit fight, we know that the answer is yes. But the question is, will he tonight?
Be a big win for Singh. Obviously, Bailey, a former X Division champion, 2022 X Division Star of the Year. We already mentioned half of the 2022 Match of the Year here in Impact. Oh, now Singh continues those shots to the chest. Hold on, here's a cover. Bailey trying to surprise Singh and a kick out.
Oh, see, those are those quick feet.
And now look at Bailey go. Oh, and a kick to the head.
How does he do it?
Speedball maintaining that breakneck pace.
Oh, it's good.
Kick right to the chest. Oh! Sign him up for the Orlando Guardians or Orlando FC. I can't remember the name of the soccer team here. You can help me out. Oh, what a kick by Bailey.
I don't know soccer, Tom.
That's fine. Ray Walt doesn't know any sports. He knows esports. Now Bailey measuring Singh. Oh, he knew he'd have to deal with Sheer on the other side. Oh. And look at Bailey, prepared for both. Now Bailey, moonsault to the outside.
Holy cow.
Beautiful moonsault by Bailey, wipes out Singh. But how about the awareness, Gia, to be cognizant of Shira on the other side?
Right, well, Shira was the one that's going to cause him the match if he keeps at it. He tripped him while he was running across the ring. He has to take him out.
And now Bailey, Singh's on wobbly legs. Target acquired here for Speedball. Look out. Oh, what a big kick. And now Bailey, perfect position here. Now look at Shira again.
Speak of the devil, and he shall appear.
The official all over Shira. Well, went for the ultimate weapon, able to land on his feet. Bailey's got to make a new plan here.
Uh-oh.
Shira throwing a wrench into this one. A cover by Singh. Singh's
the official sees it.
Clearly on the ropes. The match will continue. Singh trying to sneak that one by. Oh, and a big kick to the face. Another one. Oh, and a third by Bailey.
He's going up.
And now Bailey keeping an eye on Shira from the second rope.
It's time.
Ultimate weapon. Cover. Bailey dispatches Singh.
Here's your winner, Speedball, Mike Bailey.
What a victory from Mike Bailey. You know what, Tom? I think I know where he gets the power. It comes from the mullet.
It certainly has help. Business in the front, party in the back. But it was all business tonight here in this matchup against Raj Singh. Speedball had something to prove, considering last week here on BTI he was called out by Jonathan Gresham for no surrender.
Jonathan Gresham, I accept your challenge.
All right. 2 weeks from tomorrow, live at Impact Plus Fight TV, YouTube for Ultimate Insiders in Vegas at No Surrender. Gresham versus Bailey. I hope it gets made official.
Gia, Tom, thank you guys very much. Gia, I promise you I'm holding it down right here, and I hear everything that you say about me when you're sitting next to Tom. You'll be back next week. We'll go over that. But guys, what an incredible time for all of us here in Impact Wrestling. No Surrender is right around the corner. Rebellion going down in April in Toronto. Things are heating up, to say the least, as we get ready for what promises to be an incredible night here in Impact Wrestling. Sit back, relax, guys. The best 2 hours of pro wrestling starts right now.